Hi guys, it's Gamer Dad back here with another FIFA 23 video, and this is the Wrexham career mode. And as you can see, we're in the press conference here. First year in the Premier League after getting promoted last season. Absolutely great season. We obviously winning the Conference League and yeah, smashing the Championship. So very happy with that. But obviously, player of the season for last season, we're going to go with Makoko. Absolutely on fire for us. Goals and assists wise, absolutely mental. What a player he's becoming. Got a couple of new seasonal objectives. One being Gelhardt to get 15 goals this season. We have to sell him. Also goals and assists with Jones 15. Otherwise we have to sell him as well. So let me know down below if there's any other ones you would like to see. Also got a comment here from Rich Sports saying about a great video and a great game against the Hammers in the Cup. Yeah, we had a great episode, and yeah, it was a great end to the season. Really happy with the way the lads are performing, and just thanks for all the support really from Rich Sports and all of you lot. Really, you absolutely smashing it at the moment. With loads more subscribers, all the likes and all the views, you are yeah, you're just making it so worthwhile doing all these videos, and just want to keep up with them. So guys, if you do go on to like this episode and are enjoying the series, please smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell, all those lovely things. And of course, if you could check out the sponsor, which is a mystery show in the box, leave a link at the top and one down below. With a 10% discount code down there, so please check that out. But with all that, let's get into this episode. Want to get a load of transfers done. Have got 150 million to spend. Obviously went and sold a few players off, like the Alonso, who we did have to get rid of because he didn't get his objectives done last season, so he has gone to Newcastle for 20 million. But we'll get out of this press conference. I'll show you what business I can get done, and I will see you then. Okay guys, so we have the YouTube membership here starting from $1.99 a month. Any support would be very much appreciated. Get your own member shout outs and a badge next to your name. Many thanks. Okay then guys, so we have bought in a new centre back here, and it is Simican from Arsenal. We have swapped Chalobah out for this plus 25 million. Chalobah had stopped growing completely at 82, so also I bought in this guy who you see behind him, Tony Kroos, on a free transfer, guys, for 50,000 a week. He is 35 years old, but I think it will be a bit of fun to get him in the squad at the end of his career, and he's going to really help us push on. But so is this guy, Simican. Love his hair. He's going to look really good on the pitch, and you know, 25 years old, you know, in a good place in his career. Hopefully he's going to keep growing. Just said no, 20 mil plus Chalobah. I think that's a very good deal, to be honest, and we do get an A for it. I think that was good business. As I said, Chalobah is not growing anymore. This guy is going to replace him, and very happy with the business there. He will go jump straight into the squad now. So let's keep going. Let's move on to the next one. Okay then, first game of the season here, and we are up against Everton here, and this is obviously our first Premier League game as a Wrexham manager, so this is going to be big. Obviously the squad we have built is more than good enough to compete in this league. It's good enough to compete in Europe, as we've already proven. So Tony Kroos coming in that midfield, and also Simican at the back to replace Tanganga, or Chalobah basically, and he is still growing. So the age of 25, 83 rated, still growing, so very good to see. Anyway guys, let's get into this. Played highlights, let's go out, let's try and get a win of the first game here. Okay, we have a penalty here early on in the season. Gelhardt to put us in the lead, and he does. Brilliant penalty, and that is a great start to our season. 18 minutes in, and it is Joe Gelhardt with a tremendous penalty. Glad to see him on the score sheet early in the season. Very good. So Tony Kroos again sees the ball out, does well, back in. Tony Kroos still going forward, and again Tony Kroos is going to hit it. Good save by the keeper. Now Everton running through, solo run. That's a great tackle by Nets. Very good tackle. Great tackle. And the end of the game. A good 1-0 win in our first game. Gelhardt with the penalty to give us the win. Happy with that. Let's keep moving. Okay then, so we are into the second game of the season here against Man United at the Racehorse Ground. Wanted to jump in and do a full game here, see how the boys can get on in this first major test in the Premier League since coming back. Troublemaker bringing them out, obviously our captain after the first, bringing him in right at the beginning of this rebuild. And we've got the likes of Tony Kroos and Simican coming in here. Restes is back, obviously, from his loan at Celtic. Growing nicely, so want to give him a chance this season, see how he gets on. But with all that, let's get into this first half at the Racehorse Ground. Let's try and get a win here. Let's go. Oh, and he's played it straight through. And that's a great save by Restes. Brilliant, brilliant save. Oh, it's a great tackle. And we're just trying again. Holding them up. Oh, and that's a great save again by Restes. 10 minutes in and we are under it here a bit. We need to try and get this ball away. Do have to defend it here. Oh, he does block it. And Restes does well. That was an easier save. Didn't really get the tackle I wanted there. And that is half time. We have really been under in this first half. We've not had any chances. It's in all Man United in this first half. Need to come out better in this second half and start getting into this game a bit. Let's keep going. Okay, second half here. As I said, need to come out a bit better in the second half and show a bit of energy. Let's go. Oh, and Troublemaker early on does well. Sees the ball through to... Oh, great save. That's much better. Scarlett early on here with a chance. This is more like it from the lads. It's what we want to be seeing. Now, sees the ball out to Jones. Jones hits it. Got to get it back in, and we do. Gets it back. And again, Jones. Oh, it's a great save. Oh, and it's just off the line. Oh, it's a great block. And not really where we wanted it. Oh, and he's gone straight through. Great save by Restes. Oh. And that's an easy save for Restes. Should be doing better there. We are under it again a bit. We've definitely got ourselves back in this game compared to where we was. Oh, we got to get back. And that's a great tackle. Now we're out. Makoko sees that ball through to Scarlett. Dane Scarlett. Scarlett's through. Scarlett, get in there. And that is a great goal. Come on that. What a ball out by Makoko. And what a run and a finish by Dane Scarlett. First goal of the season for him. And that is a big one there, guys. What a run. That is a great ball. And look at all those United players chasing back. Great finish. Love to see that. Composed finishing by our youngsters up front. And we are now 1-0 up in this game. What a start. 72nd minute, and we really needed that. Let's go make a few substitutes and get to the end of this game. Plays it again and again. Sees the run through. Oh, he's through. Zidane against his old club. And that is a terrible finish on his... And that's a great save by Restes. Huge save from Christian Eriksen. Massive, massive save. This keeper is really coming up big for us in this game. Oh, he's missed the tackle. Now we're in trouble. Oh, and that's a goal. Come on. 85th minute. And it's Danny Olmo. Oh, I thought I'd done enough. And they have scored. At the end of this game, we had done enough to get at this result. They have obviously had loads of chances as well. They absolutely destroyed us first half. And oh, I thought I'd done enough in this second half to get this win. But just couldn't get anything quick enough over. 85th minute here. Let's try and at least not mess this up now. We don't want to lose this. Sees the run again of Nelson. Nelson here. Plays it back. Can he hit it? And again, another chance. Oh, come on. What are those for blocks? Oh, it's a good header. We still have a chance here. Sees the run. And again. And again. Plays it in. Chance. Chance. Oh, save. What a save. Dane Scarlett nearly got his second of the game there. What a chance that would have been. Again. Zidane. Oh. That was another chance. We're right at the end of extra time here. Can we get anything? Do get the opening. Zidane! Zidane! Zidane Iqbal against his old club. And he has got a last minute winner here. What a goal. What a strike. Did not start with him. Started with Cruz, but he has come on. And he has absolutely rifled that one in the top of the net. Get in there. What? Oh, we're not going to see the replay here. We're going to see the sky. Oh, that is so gutting. There we go. Well, we didn't see that, but we did see it the first time round. And what a finish by Zidane Iqbal. We did bring him in right from the beginning of this series as a potential, and he's up to 80. And he has won it here for us against his old club. Get in there. What a win. Massive, massive win here. 2 from 2 to start the season. This is what we like to see. Massive result. Let's keep moving. Okay, so we did a quick sim of this Carabao Cup first round, and we got a 4-3 win on penalties. Went ahead with the reserve side, and they did just about get through. Not the best results, but we did get through. So let's keep moving. And next game here, we get a 2-2 draw against Crystal Palace in the Premier League. Chupelmaker and Makoko with the goals. Not the best result, but we still undefeated. Let's keep moving. And we have made another sign-in here on deadline day, and it is Liam Delap here, bringing him in as a basically replacement for Evans on the reserve squad, and to be on the bench because I need a bit more depth in that. Obviously, playing 2 strikers need that depth, strength in depth really, and this guy is more than good enough to do that. 22 years old, and yeah, very, very good. To see what rating he is, I had to bought him for 14 million from Napoli. I think that's a decent price, and we do get an A for it. Let's see what his rating is looking like though. And 77. I don't obviously will not be that, but very, very good signing. Let's keep moving. And this is the biggest sale we've had so far, probably this transfer window, and it is Reece Williams leaving here for good on a, I think it was 17 million off to Leeds. He had stopped growing. He will need like 160 weeks to go up to the next level, so did go ahead and sell him. Also done a load of loan players. Don't know why they're showing me him, but yeah, Reece Williams obviously going out to Leeds for 17 million pounds. Not a player that's growing anymore. Disappointing. So we got an A rating for that. I think we got decent money for him. Shame he stopped, but we've got more than enough decent players at the back. He wasn't really playing, so let's keep moving. And here we go, end of transfer deadline day, and I will go ahead and show you what we did get done in this window. So basically at the moment, transfer history. So my club, Reece Williams, obviously our biggest sale here of 17 million to Leeds. 24, stop growing, so it'd be good to get him out. A load of the youngsters from the youth academy going on loan again. Greaves, Little, Delap coming in for 14 mil. That is good business. 77 rated, good backup striker. Again, load of players going out on loan. Williams leaving for 1.1. Jones leaving for 760. Free transfer of Tony Cruz in for us. Simican coming in from Arsenal, 25 years old. 20 million plus Chalobah. Happy with that one. Campbell coming out. Mills out. Load of other loan players. Yates finally in for 1.3. Stop growing. So got decent money for him. Ronson out for 1.1. Avado leaving as well because he didn't want to be with us anymore. He wanted first team football, left for 35 mil to Roma. Alonso leaving, obviously we had to sell him because of the objective for 20 million. Fernandez coming in for free for left wide back. So squad's looking decent enough. We do have a lot of money to spend in January if we need to. 129 mil. Obviously you're gonna have to play around with the contracts a bit because people will want new contracts. But the team is looking good. Just Chupamaker needing to get his sharpness up a bit. Other than that, the team is looking amazing, really, for this level. Need to bring on the lap as well. Him and Amos are level, really, with their levels, which is good to see. I'm going to bring off Bradley because Tantanga can play both if needed, really. So the lap can go on there. So I am more than happy with the squad. The lap are good off the bench, and so is Amos, brilliant player from the youth academy for us. Got a good strength in depth here, obviously with the second team being good enough as well, really. Go ahead and show you them. Got Amos, Delap, Nelson, Checo. I said, like, this team is a decent team on its own. You'll probably stay in the Premier League, so really happy with the way it's all gone. But with all that, let's go ahead and show you. Basically, we have got our Europa League group here, and we have got basically Real Sociedad, Münchland and Apoli FC. So this is a group we should be able to get through. Real Sociedad obviously the most difficult here, but some interesting teams in here: Napoli, Spurs, Monaco, Ajax, Real Betis, Stade Reims, Celtic, probably not really much of a worry. Borussia Dortmund, that's a big team to be in the Europa League. Aston Villa are up there, but they have the likes of Militao in their team, so they have spent very, very well. But I think we should be able to make a bit of a cup run, to be honest. But with all that, let's get into the rest of this episode. Let's try and get towards the January transfer. Let's keep going. And there we go, a 2-1 win against Leeds, against our old player Williams. Gelhardt with a brace, getting the goals. Kudu scoring for them, very interesting, but good win. Let's keep moving. Okay, so we have our first Europa League game here in the group stage against Real Sociedad. Want to go ahead, do a played highlights of this, and then I'm going to start flying through a load of these games, quick simming them. And yeah, let's see how the team gets on in those. Try and get through towards December and probably finish it around December time, and then we obviously are on the final stretch then. But with all that, let's get into this first team squad pretty much out here. Let's see what we can get done. Let's go. Penalty kick here for Calvin Lewis against Restes. Gets the save, brilliant save. Okay, so our first counter attack here now. Henderson out to Chupamaker. Chupamaker does have the pace. Plays it back in, and again, it's got to be a goal. And it's a great finish by Mokoko. And we are 1-0 up in this game. Brilliant, brilliant finish. And this is a big goal because this is the team that are going to be our biggest competition in this groups. Okay, another attack here. Jones does well. Sees again, Chupamaker. Chupamaker plays it back in, and again Mokoko, goal. What a lovely move, and we do it yet again. Great counter attack, and Mokoko is not missing from there. Very unselfish by the other players, and we are 2-0 up now. Let's move. Real Sociedad with another penalty here. Can we save it? And he's gone the same way, Calvin Lewis, and it is 2-1. We've had 2 penalties against us. Need to keep concentrating now. Hopefully it should be the end of the game. And it is the end of the game, guys. A 2-1 win. Could have been more, but great save by Restes to keep us in this, and we get a good first game in the Europa League. Let's keep going. And after Europa League game, we have this game against West Ham. We get a 2-1 win. Simican and Scarlett with the goals. Very good result. Let's keep going. And in the Carabao Cup, we go ahead with the second side and get a 4-1 win against Hartlepool. Bradley, Pellistri, Pacheco and Amos with the goals. Amos keeping up his goal scoring seasons. Let's keep moving. And after the great result in the Carabao Cup, we get a very disappointing loss to Southampton here. Strand Larson with 2 goals. Not quite the result, but we keep going. And we bounce back here, guys, with a 3-1 win against Uppbeat FC in the Europa League with the reserve side here. Delap getting his first goal, Pacheco and Henderson with the goals. Very good result. Let's get going. And we get back into the league results here with a 2-1 win against Bournemouth. Makoko with a brace there. Very good result. Let's go. And the next game in the league is a 2-2 draw against Newcastle. Makoko and Scarlett with the goals. Angel for them 2, or Angel, whoever he is. 2 for them. I don't know who that is, but not a bad result, I guess. 2-2. Let's keep moving. And we go ahead with the reserve side here and get a 3-0 win against Midtjylland. Bradley, Delap and Amos with the goals there. Good goal scorers, happy. Let's keep going. And in this next game, we get a 3-1 win against Brighton. Gelhardt, Makoko and Scarlett with the goals. Let's keep going. And with the reserve squad here, we played against Stoke in the Carabao Cup. Finally getting through on penalties, just about, and the goal scorers in normal time with Nelson and Amos. Very nice. We're through to the next round. Let's keep going. Okay, so the plan is I want to get through to the end of December. So what I am going to do is quick sim a load of these games, even against some of the bigger sides. Going to do a highlights of this Man City game. Quick sim all of these games. Quick sim all of these games as well. Probably quick sim the Carabao Cup game. Might play one of the games rather against Arsenal, Liverpool, Spurs in this one, and quick sim through to January for the rest of them. Let's see what the table is looking like at the moment. So yeah, might go ahead and do Liverpool, Arsenal, depending on who is closer at the time. We'll cancel that. But yeah, that's what I'm planning on doing. I will see you in this Man City game. Okay, so we're going to do a played highlights of this Man City game here. Obviously, as I said, only want to basically play one more game, highlight game. Probably going to be, as I said, rather Arsenal or Liverpool, but we will see. Going to quick sim through the rest of them, try and get a good way through the rest of this halfway through the season, get towards January, and then we can see where we're looking. But this game's a big one. Wrexham versus Man City at the Racehorse Ground. Let's go. Chance for Man City here. Coming forward. Need to defend this. Oh, they're through. We're trying to block them off. And that's a great save by Restes. Now we have Tony Cruz coming forward here. Plays it off to Jones. Waiting for the play. Oh, he's not quite the one I wanted. Now plays it through. Going to whip it back in. Can we get it? Oh, he doesn't. Again. Playing it around the box nicely here. Oh, he's still got it. Plays it in. Now he got a chance. And he doesn't. City running down the wing here. Got to try and block it off. Got to get our head onto this one, and we don't, and that's a great goal by them. And they're 1-0 up here, and we might just struggle here in this game. It's going to be a tough one. Need to really take our chances here. But that's not a great goal to concede, to be honest. Got to watch this here. Oh, it's a great tackle. And it has ended 1-0 here. We have taken a loss to Man City. That one-headed goal really did affect us. We had a few chances, didn't take them. We are obviously not going to be winning the Premier League this season, but we keep moving. Let's keep going. And here we go. After that game, we get a 2-2 draw with the reserve side here against Midtjylland. Amos and Pacheco with a goal. Not quite the result, but we should be through in this group anyway. Let's go. Okay, now we're going to play. We had a change of heart. Going to play this game against Chelsea here. Yeah, they are literally just above us in fourth. So this is the team we are chasing down for that Champions League spot. So let's get into this one. Whoa, messing about. Chelsea versus Wrexham at Stamford Bridge. Let's go out and get it. Jones sees that run of Makoko. Makoko bringing it forward now. Makoko, he's quick. He is very quick here. Plays it back. Got to get a goal. Oh, that is poor. Oh, they're playing it forward. Oh, and again, we're just trying to hold them up. Oh, and he's through, and that's a great save by Restes. Now, 89th minute, Makoko bringing the ball forward. Doesn't get it. That is poor, and we end this game 0-0. Not really the result we wanted from this. Both teams had chances, but we take a draw away from Stamford Bridge. Let's keep going. And after that Chelsea draw, we bounced back with a 2-0 win against Villa. Jones and Scott with a goal, Kroos with a red card, but good win. Let's keep going. And here we go in the Europa League, guys. We get a 1-1 draw, and I believe that takes us through to the next round at the top of the table. Good result. Let's keep going. And the next game is against Leicester, and we get a 2-2 draw with the reserve side. Got Spurs in a couple of days, so I had to rest the first team. So Delap and Amos with the goals. Decent result. Let's keep going. And we do a quick sim against Spurs, and we get a 2-1 win. That is a huge result. Jones and Makoko with the goals. That takes us above them now. Absolutely flying. Let's go. Okay, so I did say I was just going to play no more games, but I have a game against Liverpool now, and they are just above us. So very tight here at the going for those Champions League spots. Obviously, Man City and Man United running away with it at the moment. But we are basically a win away from getting up into that third position, possibly fourth position here. So I'm going to go ahead, play a highlights against Liverpool and see what we can get done. We'll see you at the game. Okay then, so let's get into this huge Premier League game here against Liverpool at Anfield. Obviously going to be another very, very difficult game here. And we are in a chance of basically getting into that Champions League spot here, fighting hard at the moment with all the teams around us very, very tight in those positions. Curtis Jones obviously against his former club here, so that is going to be like a big grudge here. So we are going to go ahead and try and get it done here. Let's just skip this all. Wrexham first, Liverpool here. Let's get it done. Now Liverpool coming forward with the ball. That is a great ball through. Restes does well, but it is offside. Got Gelhardt here. Gelhardt is running through on goal here. Can he shoot? Can he get a goal? That is a great finish by Joe Gelhardt. Needs a few more goals this season, and that is a massive one at Anfield. Get in there. What a left-footed finish. And we... Oh, got to block it. Oh, Restes does well. Okay, this could be the last opportunity of the game here. We do not want to give them another chance. And oh, he's hit it over the bar. But that is a 1-0 win. Gelhardt should have made that 2-0. But a good win nonetheless. That's what we needed. Let's get in to the end of this episode now. We'll load of quick sim games. What an episode. Let's go. Okay, final group stage here in the Europa League, and we get a 3-0 win over Napoli. Pacheco with a hat-trick. Very good going from him. Let's keep going. And we get into the next game against Forest, and we get a 3-1 win. Scarlett, Gelhardt, and Nets with the goals. Let's keep going. And another massive result here against Arsenal. A 3-1 win. Makoko, Chupamaker and Gelhardt with the goals. Very good. Arsenal are not looking good in this save at all. What a game. Let's go. And we get into this next game with the reserve squad, and we got a 3-2 win. Amos and Pacheco with goals. Very good. Let's get moving. And we did a quick sim of this Carabao Cup game against Man City. We get a 3-1 loss. Foden absolutely destroying this in this game, but Gelhardt got a goal out of the Carabao Cup this season, but we got bigger things to go for. Let's keep moving. And into the next game after that Man City loss, and we get a 2-1 win against Wolves. Makoko and Gelhardt with the goals. Both of these starting to really hit form. Very good. Let's keep going. And we go out with the reserve side here and get a 2-0 win. Amos with 2 more goals. What a great episode from him as well, up from this reserve side. Let's keep going. Okay guys, so that is the end of this episode, and as you can see we're in second. I didn't realise, I hadn't really looked actually, to be honest. We are in second position at the moment. We caught back up with Man City somehow. Leicester are up there. Chelsea have really dropped off. We had a good run of results and we have really started to fly here. As you can see, we've got the finances as well. 111 million to spend in this January transfer window. But as you can see, we did get a load of good results at the end. Obviously, we got that cup loss. But the team really starting to come together like crazy good in December, which is really nice to see. As you see, we haven't got our Europa League team up next, so we'll have to see what that is next in the next episode. Really have gone ahead already and made a interesting free contract signing of this Fagundes guy, 25, free transfer from Man City. He's like 78 rated, so happy with that. I've got a load of players I have got out as well. The club, Martinez has gone, Bruno's gone, Hall's gone on loan, Evans is finally left, he wasn't growing. But yeah, and you know about the rest of them. So pretty happy with the business we've done so far. Let me know if there's any players you want me to get in for this squad you think I can upgrade it with. Obviously you have Henderson and Cruz getting very old, so they're going to be on their way out at some point in the near future, so need to bring in somebody to replace them, though we do have a lot of youth players out. And let's go ahead and have a look at the stats for this. So Makoko again, 10 and 7, top goal scorer and 7 assists. Amos, 9 goals. He is really flying this episode. 20 years old. Hopefully he'll keep growing as well, so that'd be interesting. Hart with 9 goals. Needs to step up a little bit because, yeah, he's had 10 more games than Amos, so it's crazy. Checo coming on 7 and 4. Scarlett only getting 7 and 4. Delap joining us, getting 3 goals, so very nice to see there. And then obviously a top assister is Makoko, Pacheco, and then Scarlett, triple maker, and all those top players. He's not had a great season either. Tough coming into a Premier League season, to be honest, and trying to, you know, fly a bit. But this team's ratings are more than good enough. Probably the only one that's a little bit low is Hoover, but he is been good for us, and Reste's probably not helping. But I'm happy with the team. We'll let it try. I'll maybe bring in one player in January, see what we can do. Wait for your your comments down below. But with all that, guys, Iron Gamer out. Cheers, peace, bye.